We are here with CFA in place of Bate, Quid Punk Quo, and Children of Eden for the release of the Banana Split compilation.
So we're Children of Eden. I'm the bass player. My name's Chris. This is Alex, and then my brother Mike, who's also in this band, Quid Punk Quo.
I'm Viv Darling, and I play the bass. Sometimes I play the fool.
Ronnie Quid. I'm the guitar guy, vocalist, Quid Punk Quo.
Oh, I forgot to say I play drums in Quid Punk Quo.
And we're CFA. I'm I do the guitar too. And
I'm Ariel. I play drums. Well, I guess the Banana Split started off as like a concept idea. We wanted to put a bunch of songs from different bands as opposed to just one band onto one EP. So that's another reason that's called the Banana Split, because there's 3 different flavors on that album, and they're all different.
It reminds me of when I was young, buying records. I know I'm the oldest of the group here, and back when you would buy albums, you'd have all kinds of people on one album, and it was great because you're like, oh wow, this song and that song, all these songs that you loved. And so hopefully for us as a group, people will be like, oh, I love these songs, and I love now, that, like I said, they're being introduced to everybody, and I think it's really special.
We should mention too that Bate's not here. See if
Oh, yeah.
Filling in that slot for them on the question.
yeah, so we're like a metaphorical representation. If you guys have any questions for Bate, I will channel.
Sorry, Ryan.
I don't like CFA. I love them. They're super cool. And they're the loudest band you're ever going to experience, just so you get your head and ears prepared for them, and they're just sonic as hell.
Who came up with the idea for Banana Split?
It was like a starter idea, and that's why it's called the Banana Split, because it was like Bate and Quid. We had just kind of discussed it as buddies. Like, let's just do an album together, because we had been working on songs that we wanted to put out, but we didn't have a full EP, and they were already recording. Quid Punk Quo was recording an EP, and then Bate was like on their way to record an EP. So I'm like, let's just put out a compilation that we can give everybody a sample before we release everything. And I think it's just like a new idea that I think it's like we talked on our past interview. I just don't want to do anything without my friends anymore. It's not about me or my band. I think I rediscovered what it means to be a scene. So that's why we did it, because I wanted to plant a new seed of what it would be.
And just as a side note, it didn't start off as a Banana Split. It was going to be a pizza actually.
Oh, that's right. It was.
Ice cream.
How'd you guys come up with the songs that you wanted to put on the Banana Split?
I think Big Discovery, we do Dishonest John and Big Discovery, when we play them live, we usually couple them together. So for us, it was just like a no-brainer to put those two together. Because they just gel really well. And, they're a lot of fun to play.
So for Children of Eden, there's 10 years, and then Well Fed, Still Hungry. 10 years lyrically is about going through life.
Yeah, it's about living, getting through 10 years of whatever it is that you have to survive.
And Children of Eden has been around for 10 years, so kind of our journey too. And then Well Fed, Still Hungry is about being disconnected, but he can elaborate more on that. That's the song that he wrote. He had the lyrics for, Mike.
Yeah, it's just about being disconnected, living in the modern day of technology. And we literally sit down and have conversations with our phones in our faces, and sometimes I don't even really think we're listening to each other, and that's kind of what it's about.
That brings us to Dishonest John and Big Discovery. Big Discovery is one of the first songs I ever wrote, just about belief in yourself and hanging in there and letting people know that what you say in your music is substantial and meaningful, and you want personally I want people to hear the lyrics. So many bands you can't hear what they're saying, and that drives me nuts. I want people to hear every word, every syllable that I utter into the microphone, because I take a lot of time to craft those lyrics.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Dishonest John. It's a ska tune, and it was written about our very first drummer, and he was a real hot mess. Can I curse? Can I use profanity?
Yes.
A real shit ass and a thief. That's why it's called Dishonest John. And then we open the song with a little nod to a very old cartoon from I think the late 50s, early 60s called Beanie and Cecil. The villain of that cartoon was Dishonest John, and he would always say, that was his catch line every time he was going to do something bad. Anyhow, so that's how we start the song, and it's just I'm sorry, but it's about a particular person that he did us wrong, and we learned a lot from that situation. It was Viv's first band, and it was also a very harsh learning experience having a drummer and a person that was so deceitful. Literally just a thief before our eyes. And
This is called Dishonest John. Dishonest John, Dishonest John, you got the call. Dishonest John.
Let's get into the artwork.
I was going to ask
Because
that.
I did see that all over the place. Yeah, Mike's the one, huh? Here you go. Give the mic to Mike.
The brainchild.
I don't know. I knew it was going to be a banana split, and I had this mental idea of like a specific style of artwork. Why do I always forget his name? And he's like so famous, and I always forget his name.
Jesus.
No, the artist.
The hippie dude that drew the banana for Velvet Underground.
Warhol.
Andy Warhol.
Andy
Yeah.
Warhol. Dude, I don't know why.
I was gonna go Warhol.
Dude, I don't know why his face is in my head, but I can always forget the name. But I had this vision of like a banana split in the style of Andy Warhol, whether it was going to be like an actual. I wanted it to be an actual photo, and then I'm like, dude, I'm not a photographer. Like, I don't. This is going to take too much time, whatever. So then I'm like, you know what? I think I want to do a picture of everybody involved. And so then I'm a cartoonist. So then I'm like, all right, let's just stick to my, skill set. So then I started doing like drawings of the band members. And then I was like, dude, this would be funny as a Last Supper parody in an ice cream parlor. So then that's where the Jesus ice cream employee comes in, and it's just perfect. And I think too, I tried to capture everybody's like, what would you say? Like, I hate using the word vibe, but essence. Essence. Yeah. Thank you. Everybody's essence through that. Like you could see Eli behind the Jesus guy with a freaking handful of ice cream, like chucking at his band members, and then you see Ronnie and Viv, and then it's me in a mask because I can't be on there twice. That's just unfair. So, but we're just chilling and looking good, and then then it's Children of Eden in the middle, and we all look like confused as shit.
You
But-
drew our weight precisely too.
That was the thing. I had to keep I had to keep our chunkiness like accurate.
I will say, I'm not sure if he did take it from, but I get a lot of, you know, those 90s punk albums like Screeching Weasel and No Effects Apples cartoon kind of drawings.
Yeah, like again, yeah, you're right. I would think it's like the Punkorama
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
compilation.
So I think that I get that vibe from looking at it.
So were you guys all happy with your image that he drew of you?
Yeah, honestly, were you?
It was perfect. Absolutely.
I like it too.
Thank you, babe.
Would you guys like to speak on where you guys recorded this at?
Oh yeah, of course. We all recorded at like Real Studios, and they're amazing. That's all I can say is like we've recorded in a lot of studios with a lot of engineers, and it's always been kind of difficult. But with Jay and Daniel at Real, it's a breeze, and there's just something about that studio that they really take care of business there.
It's simplicity. It's at its finest. A simple setup, one room to record, and it's just they do it right. They're fabulous. And once again, Blank Reel Studios, will Riverside, yes, indeed. We'll always go back.
I know Bate is supposed to be here to talk about their songs, but we really got CFA here, so I think you guys should talk about whatever you guys have recently released. I know it's not on the Banana Split, but you guys have released some recent stuff, and I mean, if you had to get to choose two songs that were on the Banana Split, you know, what would they be?
I mean, from our recent releases, we just had Divisions out a couple months ago. Those songs are very similar in kind of the styling. The first song, which is one thing that's going to be common knowledge just now, is that I don't remember song names. So the first song is it's generally it was a story I heard a long time ago about this situation where a lady got locked up, and pretty much the person that locked her up eventually, you know, ended up killing himself and stuff like that. But it was just about like, hey, how like these things, the sense of justice or the sense of resolution can be stolen from you even at any given point. That's the gist of that song. It's a pretty old song.
That's number 3 in their set list, so you have to come see them to find out. The name.
It's actually
Well, we don't even have a set list. That's the worst part, though.
yeah, I think number 3 is actually just the taking a breath. And number 2 is What is Certain. I actually remember that one. And that one is just generally about like, once again, things kind of just fall down on you at times. The whole name of the whole purpose of the album is just about, you know, drops and these ebb and flows of life, right? Where you're dropping and then you're picking up again. And it's still, even in these lows, are incredibly important for your development, right? So that's kind of what the songs are about. But the real interesting thing would be to know what the drummer, what he perceives the songs, what they are about. So what do you think they're about?
I don't even know the name, so it's all good.
How would you gauge success for the compilation?
My goals are just for people to listen to all 3 of the bands, whether they like our band or a more heavier band like Bate or a more old school, like I like to say, yeah, first wave punk like Quid Punk Quo. I hope people will listen to it and enjoy anything on there. And me, I gauge success with the compilation as if they gain more fans at their shows, Bate gains more fans, or we gain more fans, or people, or they just get more streams, or people start buying their merch. That's success to me because they've heard them somewhere, and I'm hoping it would be through the compilation.
So for me, the success of the Banana Split would be to like treat it like it was released yesterday, every day.
Remember, and I said in our previous interview, they're like family to me. When I remember Ronnie when he was just on that stage, Doll Hut, I was like, "Who is this guy?" And then we just were playing shows together, and we got to know him, got to know Viv.
I thought Ronnie was British when I first saw him.
Yeah, we watched Quid Punk Quo at the Double Down Saloon, and you guys were so animated on stage.
Yes, it's it's something that has to be for us. We can't just be boneheads up there, and we see so much of that. The cookie cutter punk bands. In fact, we're not just a punk band. We're reaching out to sonic levels of alternative music. Dishonest John is a ska song, so we're eclectic for all that you want to take that word at.
The banana split is like literally just a seed or a start of what we want it to be. But I guess what I want the banana split to really be is like for music lovers. So it isn't just about like, oh, I like this genre or I like that style of punk or I like this. It's for people who love music, who love, something that's eclectic, who know like when they listen to it that the next song is going to be different or it's going to sound different. It's going to be a different band. It's going to be a different vibe. But people who appreciate that. And that's what the banana split is going to be because we've been joking about Bate over here, and we've been having a good time. But I really think that it is like a testament to what we're starting to find that is our tribe of eclectic music. Like none of us sound like each other, like we don't. But I think we all have like a real innate appreciation for what each person does or each band like brings to the scene. And I think that's what the whole thing really means is like even with Jay and Blank Reel Studios, like and Shoebies, they're their own lane, but we all just come together and appreciate everybody for who they are and what
Like
they do.
fingers on a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think to add like similar, right? I think when they told us, "Oh, do you guys want to play?" We jumped on it, right? Because we love playing with you guys, and it kind of showcases it's not what music should be, right? It shouldn't all just be cookie cutter. Everything sounds the same for
Yeah.
4 hours. That's boring. It's amazing what the scene has turned into, and like us kind of spearheading it. Not everywhere, but at least for this small little portion, right? Not trying to be all vain and stuff, but like, you feel it building here, right? You feel it with
Yeah.
all the bands, so that's what's great.
And the familiar faces,
Exactly.
they like rotate and you like we just see each other all the time that you start to see like the family grow, you know what I mean?
There's like different vibes, there's different sounds.
Is there anything we didn't ask that you want to share with our audience?
Support rock and roll.
I will say, yeah, just support rock and roll to the fullest.
Hail, hail, rock and roll. Punk rock, ska, alternative, indie, college radio music, CFA rock, indeed. It's just it's what makes it all worthwhile for me. So, but I do like Sinatra. Say, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for doing the interview with C Squared presented by Disarray Magazine.
Thank you.
Guys.